how many mothers tell their daughter, go find yourself a man with some money?
I'm sure it's a lot.
And how many their, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many of their mothers, like, let me put it like this. I interviewed Tito Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
2 of his sons dated Kardashian sisters in high school. Your son, TJ, dated Kim Kardashian in high school.
Yes, they were high school lovers, puppy love, or however you brand it. They were quite young. I think they were something like, he dated her from 14 to 18.
Now, your middle son dated Kourtney Kardashian.
Yes, he dated Kourtney about the same length of time, but it was later, not at the same time when TJ dated Kim. But Terrell dated Kourtney as little as maybe 7, 8 years ago.
You don't think that their mother was, oh, Jackson boy is interested in you? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Girl, do whatever. Mm-hmm. Do whatever he wants you to do. We need to get in that circle. Because by that time, I think that Rob Kardashian Jr. had died, mm-hmm. and she was kind of low on money.
Gotcha.
And she got her 2 daughters. Like, Kris Jenner has been pimping out her daughters this whole time.
I could.
In high school, Kim and Kourtney were both dating Jacksons. In high school. You don't think they were fucking? In high school,
yeah,
in high school, the Kardashian girls with the Jackson young men. Come on now, come on now,
right?
And mom knew all about it and was like, yeah, you got to get them to marry you. We go get some of that Jackson money, whatever. Mothers and fathers have been pimping their kids since the dawn of fucking time. It's going to continue, and there's just more of a spotlight on it right now.
And I don't think it's the same scenario in all regards to this R. Kelly situation. I don't think all the parents said, well, you know what, you can go. I think some of them went on their own, and then just decided not to come back. If they went at all, I don't think every allegation against him is real. I don't, because it's just, it's just like they heaping everything that he could possibly be involved in, they exposing it, and then they heaping on everything that he might be guilty of. Oh, well, where's this pad they had that raided? They didn't find no manacles on the wall or nothing like that, or no, well, where's the evidence?
I interviewed Lisa Van Allen.
Mm-hmm. Who is she?
She was one of the girls that was being interviewed in Surviving R. Kelly. Mm-hmm. Did you watch it?
No.
Okay. So Lisa Van Allen met R. Kelly at the Home Alone video shoot. Mm-hmm. She was 17 at the time. Mm-hmm. They started a relationship. He was 30. She was 17. Not sure if that was legal or not in Chicago, but whatever. They started, having sex. He flew her out to Chicago, and they continued a relationship for a few years. Nice. Right? He would videotape him having sex with her as well as threesomes and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. At one point, and we talked about this on camera, she stole the videotape. She went ahead and stole this tape, and then you gave it to one of his artists?
Yes.
And this is before the charges and everything?
Yes. Well, he had actually it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
At one point, he finds out that you took that tape.
Yeah, he did. He found out.
And how did that go?
That was in 2007. Yeah, he found out about it. And he actually asked me to come to Chicago. And I came to Chicago. We talked about it. He asked me, did I think I could get possession of it? And I told him I did. And I actually spoke with Keith and got him to come to Chicago with the tape.
So I guess Kelly's lawyers said that you tried to get $300,000 for that tape.
Yeah, no. We didn't try to get anything for anything. He did give them money for the tape, but he gave them, it was his idea. He said, I will give you $250,000 for the tape.
And then she went on to testify against him in court and allegedly is involved in testifying with him with his new case. Mm-hmm. These are the type of things that kind of happen that people don't really put a lot of focus on. But like, she said that she never extorted him. She said that he offered her $250,000 for the tape. but you buying some shit back from something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She stole it from him and he's buying it back.
Right.
I mean, that's extortion. I mean, no matter how you look at it, you can't really paint it a different type of way.
All right.
If I took a chain and you said, hey, I want my chain back, and I'll say, okay, 50 grand. Well, I'm not extorting you, but you offered me 50 grand. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is the type of thing that was happening with money, and he paid it.
Right.
And she got 100 grand out of it. Then she testified against him. Mm-hmm. He also bought her a car, bought her a new Mustang when she was like 18 or 19.
Okay.
And probably gave her a bunch of money along the way. This is all the stuff that's happening that people are not focusing on, but there's a lot more to the story. Mm-hmm. Everyone that's involved in this shit has their hands dirty in their own type of way.
Got you. That's what I was getting to. Thank you for that, Vlad. I really appreciate that. Yeah, everybody's hands is not clean in this situation, including some of the women that's involved. All this is a big, it's a cesspool. It's a cesspool. And like, I'm sure if he had this going on at this location, a few of his player partners was aware of it. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no telling how they came through and parlayed. I think that's what they got on Donald Trump out there in Russia. Some of them parties. I do. Some of them parties, some of them billionaire parties.
Yeah.
They got different rooms where different things go on.
Right, with videotape probably.
Hey, it's going to be a videotape somewhere.
I mean, like, for example, I had Lunel on the show.
Funny lady.
Yep. Yeah. And we were talking about Drea Kelly, his ex-wife. Mm-hmm. And she's, and Drea's crying, he was a monster and he abused me. And she's like, yeah, but you had 3 kids for this motherfucker.
Getting out is not always as easy as we say it is, and I understand that. But I'm probably not going to have 3 motherfucking babies for a motherfucker I can't stand that I'm scared of. After the first motherfucking, you wasn't around to help, you were on the road and shit like that, and I'm going to have another one, I'm pregnant. Oh, he wouldn't allow me to use birth control or whatever the fuck excuse it may be. I'm not having 3 babies for the motherfucker I can't stand.
Yeah,
I'm not doing
there's abortions, there's morning after pills.
Like, jump off the stairs, jump off a cliff, do anything.
Right.
Get rid of this motherfucker.
That's really
She was living the life, man. Listen.
Yeah.
I remember I looked at one of these videos, like, she was one of his backup dancers. And she was in his videos.
Right.
Thawing out, everything.
Yeah. Yeah, she was with the whole process.
Probably had a bunch of threesomes herself.
And that's what he into, you know what I'm saying?
I interviewed Public Announcement. Mm-hmm. And he used to sleep in the back with all the dancers at the same time. And I guess her and the other dancers, they would all sleep with R. Kelly in the back of the bus together.
Well, basically, I mean, because it was, I'm sure you've seen a tour bus. Everybody who does music seen a tour bus. There's a back room and then there's a bunch of bunks. Mm-hmm. So we had bunks. And he stayed on the back room and all the girls stayed with him.
Okay, but at one point, Drea stayed in the back room and the other girls had to go in the bunks.
Yeah, it happened like later. They all stayed on there for a while, you know what I'm saying, throughout whatever particular tour that was. And then one day, it just changed. And then the girls were in the bunks and it was just him and her on the back of the bus.
Okay. He was living like he wanted to live and they was condoning it. I mean, they wasn't chained up. They wasn't getting fed no drugs to, discombobulate them or nothing like that. So, it's a story that unfortunately involve underage women.
And I think that's really the focus for me. Like,
yeah.
I think R. Kelly had a lot of women that want to fuck with him, and that's fine. But he also liked underage girls in the process, and for that, I think he should go to prison.
The same situation with Robert Kraft. I don't understand that. Getting
the hand job?
Yeah, but I don't understand that. You are a billionaire. Mm-hmm. You can have a mansion somewhere where you import 10 different women every week to be there, whatever your persuasion, and it's not gonna be no skin off your neck. You can go there, do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. You're gonna go to a seedy Florida spa with $1 billion and just get caught up and get bad decision making. But you you give in to your desires, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have no discipline, you give in to your desires. And I guess he was itching right then, and he just walked in on the sting, and it went all bad for him. Now look at this Kraft cheese. You can't even look at a box of macaroni and cheese no more without thinking.
Well, he's not connected to the Kraft
Yes,
company.
he is.
Oh, he is?
What?
Oh, that's the Kraft
He's
of Kraft
the Kraft
Foods?
billionaire. Yeah.
Well, Kraft is a public company now, but his family started it?
Yes. Yes.
Hold on, I'm going to look this up. Mm-hmm. I mean, I believe you. I just want to... I never knew this before.
Yeah.
Kraft Group is a real estate company.
His name not connected to that?
Not to be confused with Kraft Foods or Kraft Heinz. Nope. Nothing to do with it.
So where he get his money from? Where's money come from? Real estate?
He's got the Kraft Group, which was founded in 1998, is in professional sports, manufacturing, real estate development, private equity and investments.
Okay.
And the Patriots is just one of the companies that's owned by. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
There's
I
a
can
new
enjoy my mac and cheese again. I could have sworn that's where billions came from.
Gillette Stadium was financed by the Kraft Group.
I thought he was one of those crafts.
Nope. International Forest Products, shit like that. Bunch of big real estate shit and all that type of stuff. Nope. But still a billionaire. But Donald
It's still a
Sterling.
dumb move. You got $1 billion. Why you gonna go to the local hand job joint?
Donald Sterling had his little high price girls, and they recorded him and put his shit out anyways.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you can't really trust anybody.
And he lost the Clippers, didn't he?
He lost the Clippers in the process.
Okay.
She recorded his phone call. The little side chick he was giving Ferraris to and taking care of. Mm-hmm. She recorded his phone call, put it out, and he lost the
she a
Clippers.
little black chick or something?
She was like mixed, like black and
Yeah,
Asian.
mixed. Yeah.
Yeah, man, can't trust anybody.